So do you think it's more of a package deal where you get to know everything, or more like a journey where you get to discover bits and pieces?
It's a journey that I get to discover. I get to discover tiny little bits and pieces along the way. I'm not very predictable. Sometimes I can be, sometimes I can't be. Because when they expect that out of me, which is why sometimes people are disappointed in me because they didn't expect that out of me. Well, it's what happened. I don't know what I'm capable of. That's good, but it's not.
It's a complicated double-edged sword.
Right, yeah. I like helping people. I like your job because you make me feel good. You make me feel better. You do. I want to be that to somebody. You can't please everybody. I learned that really, really young. Does that mean I stopped trying? No. That's who I am. I don't know where this came from because my family, they really aren't like that. They're like, so be it. All right, I'm cool. I'm fine. I'll like break everything. And I would never do anybody how they did with me. So it's like crazy, but not crazy. But that's who I am. And I don't like being taken advantage of. Nobody does.
I don't think anybody does.
Nobody does, but it's how I am. But if that's making you feel good, I'm not going to say like keep taking advantage of me, but I don't like to see you in that state. So it's really, really hard and really, very, really, really complicated because I don't want anybody to run over me or anybody disrespect me. I don't,
So I think that's something that's kind of going to be important. It's one of the questions I wanted to ask you about. So, coping skills. What happens in a situation when someone is taking advantage of you?
Currently living in it. So, I think it's really hard when you have really, really strong emotions for the person and the person has been through things and, they have, say if you love somebody, I love a boy and he loves me, but our love isn't mutual. I love him more than he loves me. It's like the love isn't on the same level. So, that's not like a 50-50. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to leave because I love you so much and love seeing you happy, but he cheats on me and stuff like that, but...
You say cheats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no.
So, he's seeing other people?
Yeah, we got to shut that down. Or, if we aren't happy together, he get girlfriend and he's happy for her and me loving him so much, I don't talk down that relationship. And I'm happy for you even if it hurts me, but I love you so much.
So, there's the question I have. That's the coping skill I want to look at. So, it's hurting you. What do you do to take care of yourself?
I don't know.
Can I have you think about that and get back to me? I'll be seeing you again on Monday, and we can talk about it then if that's okay.
Yeah, because I've never really,
One of the things I've learned, especially with doing social work, is that we like to talk about burnout. You give so much that there's nothing left. You've got to take care of yourself first. It's like in an airplane. When the plane's crashing, the air masks drop, and you have to do yours first before you can help anyone else. You can't really help anyone else before you help yourself, so that way you can help out more people.
I have to take care of myself. I can't just give somebody everything I have.
I just want to make sure you're protecting yourself. One of the things about terminating with you is, like we've been talking about, is trying to make sure that you can take care of yourself on your own. Because I know that I won't be here forever, and I don't want you to depend on me or others for it. And I want you to be able to do it yourself.
I think that there are, voices in my head. People call me crazy and weird a lot. People call me weird a lot and crazy. But the voices in my head, that's what they do.
What is it that they do?
They just talk to me. Most of them are good, but just one. One is angry, but
You mentioned, I think it's Richard?
Yeah. But he's just he calms down. It's really crazy because it's in my head. But nobody, if I speak it out loud, people think I'm crazy. And that's okay with me. That's okay because for me, to be stable, I have to do that. And people say they'll eventually go away. Okay, I don't want them to go away, but they have to. So you just breathe, just breathe.
Okay, for me that was a little hard. I feel like your body reacted differently from what you were saying. You looked really tense with what you were saying, other people calling you weird and crazy. Is it hard for you to hear them say that?
I laugh it off. I know I'm different. I know, I know. A lot of situations and scenarios, people react to them and I react, but not how the normal person would.
How do you define normal?
That's what I'm saying. When what is normal? What is normal? What is it?
for me, what most people see as a standard, but it's also really hard because we're all individuals.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of curious to hear what you see as normal.
I never really used the word normal when it comes to people. Like, never. I cannot look back and remember a time I said normal. Like, never. She's not normal, because I was never normal. I was my own person.
That's really great, and I think that's one of your strengths.
Yeah, I was always my own person, and I always had something about me. Even when I was little, I was a hurt child, and it's like a whole bunch. I didn't like myself at first. First off, I didn't like myself. I didn't like myself at all, and I just did not like myself.
Do you like yourself now?
That's, I don't know.
That's an okay answer.
I don't know at all.
I think that's part of the process of getting to know yourself.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Well, I've definitely given you a homework assignment to think about those coping skills, and I know that we don't have a ton of time. I really want to get to go over this letter that you wrote.
This makes me happy.
I'm very excited about that.
It brings tears to my eyes. I never imagined. It's really an emotional thing for me.
You can cry. We're finally in a private space, and we have tissues. Isn't it wonderful?
This is really important to me. I want to be a good person. I want to do something great, and I want to go to heaven.
And those are all wonderful goals.
I don't think I'm actually scared of death. I've seen some really, really traumatic things. How some people died, and I think it's like how if the Lord wants to take me, however, fine. But the fact is that I only want to go to heaven. Only if I go to heaven. I do not want to die. I do not want to die. I don't. And I try to do right, but I'm a teenager. I'm not trying to justify. I'm not. There's a lot of things I'm trying to work on, but there's temptations, and I try to work on it.
I think that's a valuable part about it, that you're trying. If you feel up to it, I'd really like for you to share your letter with me.
Okay. Dear high school grad me, you've made it. Through high school, that is, and out of school you thought you wouldn't see, just because you couldn't have imagined yourself getting older. Like, I never imagined myself being 13 before.
Yeah.
But you did it. You're 17 now, 18 in December. Graduating at 17 is good. And since you're going to college, I advise that you go straight to college. No taking off. You know how much you procrastinate. Whatever college you go to, I want it to be because you want to. Not because someone else made you feel like you don't have to have other options, because you do. When you start college, I really want you to stay focused. Trust me, the boys come and go. They'll always be here. But you have to find yourself. I wonder, do you still feel the same about yourself when you were in the 8th grade now? If you do, don't. When you grow up, you're going to be a nice girl. I want you to remember who you are, and that you don't know, find yourself. It's not going to be easy or quick. It may take 3 years, it may take 13 years, but it's okay. You're alwa꯫ on a different pace. I hope you're still that bubbly, kind-hearted person. Please, please, please never lose that. That special, hold on to that forever. And there's times when you don't know up from down, just relax, pray, and talk to mommy. I really, really pray that we have a close relationship when we graduate. With my mom, that is. No babies right now. No babies. I just want you to know, no matter what, I'm proud of you, and if you need me, I'm here. Just come find me deep inside. You will grow as a person, and I can't wait to see the amazing person you will become. Love you, from 8th grade M.
So I know we talked a little bit about what that was like for you to write that before, and there were some parts of that I feel were pretty hard for you. It was interesting when I saw you look up and explain things to me, because I know that you're writing to yourself and you already know those things.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I never saw myself being anything great when I was younger. It happened. I really want to be something great. In college, high school, I don't feel like I'm myself as smart. So, like, if I get there, I don't feel like I'm good enough. I'm a very insecure person. It's not cute at all. That's like an inside problem. I need to work on that. I don't like being insecure. It's like who I am. But I think people made me feel like this all my life. Like I'm not worth it, that I'm never good enough.